What's good? It's your boy Jay. That's me. The Royal Rumble from January the 27th, 2024 is officially in the books, and we are officially on the road to WrestleMania. The Rumble as a whole could have been a lot better. That Florida crowd was not good. I don't know what happened. They were asleep for most of it. They were a complete and utter dead crowd for most of the show. And I don't understand why. They only pop for certain entrants during the Rumbles, but that was it. So we kicked the show off with a very good narrated video package by Hulk Hogan. From there, we kicked off the show. First match of the night, we opened up the show with the Women's Royal Rumble. So we're going to go over the entrance and the eliminations as well. So Natalya was number one. She was eliminated by Tegan Nox. Naomi, who came back, which was great, was eliminated by my girl Jade Cargill. Number 3 was Bayley. Candice LeRae was eliminated by Damage Control. Number 4. Drunk Guest was number 5. She got a really good reaction. Number 6 was Indy Hartwell. She got eliminated by Bayley. Asuka was number 7, who got eliminated by Casey Squared. Ivy Nile was number 8, eliminated by Nia Jax. Number 9 was Katana Chance. She got eliminated by Nia Jax. Bianca was number 10. She was eliminated by Bayley. Kairi Sane was number 11. She was eliminated by KC Squared. Tegan Nox was number 12. She was eliminated by Bayley. Kaden Carter was eliminated by Piper Niven. She was number 13. Number 14 was Chelsea Green, eliminated by Becky Lynch. 15 was Piper Niven. She was eliminated by Nia Jax. Xia Li, who I thought may have been quietly released, she showed up. She was number 16, and she got eliminated by Nia Jax. Zelina Vega was number 17. She was eliminated by Shayna Baszler and Zoe Stark. Maxine Dupree was number 18. She was eliminated by Bayley. Nia Jax was number 19, eliminated by Jade Cargill. Shotzi was 20, eliminated by Nia Jax. Becky was 21, eliminated by Jade Cargill. Alba Fire was 22, eliminated by Naomi. Oh, and there was this one part in the match where Jordynne Grace and Naomi, they hugged and embraced. That was great. I love that. Really good stuff there. 23 was Shayna Baszler. She was eliminated by Nia Jax. Valhalla was 24, eliminated by Nia Jax. Mia Yim, a.k.a. Michin, was eliminated by Nia Jax. She was 25. Zoe Stark was eliminated by Liv Morgan, who was number 26. That being Zoe Stark. Roxanne Perez was 27. She was eliminated by my girl Tiffany Stratton. Number 28 was Jade Cargill. She got eliminated by Liv Morgan. Tiffany Stratton was number 29. She was eliminated by Bayley. And Liv Morgan, who was number 30, she was eliminated by Bayley. So, therefore, Bayley wins. And that was great. I love the epic stare down between Bianca and Jade Cargill. That's what they're going for. Bianca Belair versus Jade Cargill at WrestleMania 40. Sign me the fuck up and take my money. Women's Royal Rumble was solid. It was way better than the men's. So I guess we all can put the rest that Sasha Banks is going to show up. She's not. She's trying to go to AEW. If I was Mercedes Moné, I would not lock myself in a 3-year deal with Tony Khan. I wouldn't. I would just go there for a year, maybe a year and a half. I would attempt to come back to WWE in 2026 sometime. So that's what I would do. Maybe sign like a 2-year deal and then be done in 2026 and then come back to WWE. It makes the most sense. The reason why I say that is I don't think that Tony Khan has really any long-term plans for Mercedes. And that women's division, it just needs a lot of work. There are no equals to Mercedes outside of Deonna Purrazzo, Toni Storm, Thomas Toni Storm, and Britt Baker. That's it. Oh, and maybe Saraya. But Saraya barely wrestles and all that, so you can't count her. But those are the only 3 women who are on the same wavelength as Mercedes Moné. And that's why I said if I was Mercedes, I would just sign maybe a year and a half, a year deal, extend it to maybe 6 months, and then go back to WWE in 2026 sometime. Because that AEW women's division is just in shambles. It really is, and there's nobody that's on Mercedes' level. It's just nobody's there for her to gel with. And I think it would be better if she were to just sign just a year-long deal with AEW. And then after that, maybe sign a contract extension for 6 months. And then after that, go back to WWE. That's just me. But Bayley winning is the right decision. It makes sense. I had predicted either Bayley or Becky was going to win the Rumble, and I was correct with Bayley winning. It makes sense. So it's going to be Bayley and Bayley and Io Shirai. So that makes sense. Jade Cargill got a monster reaction, and she looks like a megastar already. Jade Cargill is great. She's tremendous. Tremendous. She's already a star. She's already over. That crowd loved her. She got a holy shit chant in the match. Nobody else got a holy shit chant. Nobody else. Jordynne Grace showing up there was great too. TNA is great. My thing with Jordynne Grace is I really hope that she, I hate to say this, but I hope that she bets on herself. I hate that term, but I hope that she bets on herself and she decides to go to WWE. I think she would be great in WWE. I really do. You've got the women's division in WWE is forever changing. So right now you have the monster powerhouses from like Rhea Ripley, Jade Cargill, Raquel Rodriguez, Bianca Belair. You got your powerhouses like that. So that's what they're building WWE around now, especially the women's division. I do think Jordynne Grace would be a perfect fit in WWE for sure. I think she would just waste away in WWE. In AEW, if we're being honest. I really think that she would just waste away in AEW. But Jordynne Grace definitely, within the next year or two, needs to go to WWE. I think she's only like 27, so she's still fairly young. She could still do a year or two in NXT. So she's young. She's not old, but she's young. So, and she had a good showing too, and it was great. So, moving on, we get the Fatal 4-Way. Roman Reigns versus Randy Orton versus AJ Styles versus LA Knight. Fatal 4-Way for the WWE Undisputed Universal Championship. Roman Reigns wins via the spear. He pins AJ Styles. This match was very underwhelming. I wasn't really into this match as much. It was just a letdown. I see why they did the Fatal 4-Way. I really do. But this is why I don't like Fatal 4-Ways. Solo Sikoa, he got involved towards the end of the match. He did Samoan spikes to Randy Orton and LA Knight, taking them out of the equation. So there was that. They spammed a bunch of finishers and stuff too. So, Orton hit like 3 RKOs in the match and everything else. LA Knight tried to hit a couple of the blunt force traumas. Roman hit a bunch of his spears and Superman punches. That's all really he did. So Roman gets the win via the spear. It is what it is. What do you do with LA Knight going forward? I don't know. I've heard people say that him and Logan Paul may feud going into WrestleMania 40, but I don't buy that. I mean, it could happen. It could, but I don't know. I really don't know what you do with LA Knight going forward. I pitched that he could feud with AJ Styles for a while, but I don't really know what you do with AJ and LA Knight going forward. I mean, Logan Paul versus LA Knight would be good. They would have a good promo battle and everything else, but match-wise, I'm not sure. And Logan Paul's fucking awesome. He's great, but I don't know what you do with LA Knight and AJ Styles going forward. I mean, you can feud them together, against each other, but long term, I don't know what you do with them. I mean, I'm guessing we could do LA Knight versus Logan Paul. I'm guessing if he loses the U.S. title at the Elimination Chamber. Moving on, but Roman winning was the right decision and all that. I mean, it makes the most sense. Next, Logan Paul versus Kevin Owens for the WWE United States Championship. So Logan Paul gets the win via DQ. So towards the end of the match, Logan Paul's goons get involved. I believe one guy's name was James. The other guy's name was Jesse or whatever. Those guys got involved. And then security, the referee and officials tried to eject them from the arena. So then Grayson Waller and Austin Theory, they come out. They get involved in everything else. Austin Theory then hands Logan Paul the brass knuckles. And then Logan Paul attempts to hit Kevin Owens. Kevin Owens ducks. He is able to get the brass knuckles. He hits Logan Paul with them. He slides in for the 3 count. You think it was over, but it's not. So the referee sees him and he DQs Kevin Owens. And Logan Paul wins. So this is a perfect way for Logan Paul to win and retain. This makes perfect sense to me. I actually do like this. Logan Paul is tremendous. He's tremendous. Great stuff. Great stuff for sure. Logan Paul is a tremendous heel for sure. And he's just so damn good. So we know that we're going to get the rematch between Kevin Owens and Logan Paul at the Elimination Chamber in February. So post-match, Kevin Owens attacks Logan Paul from behind. He throws Logan Paul into the ring steps, and then Kevin Owens powerbombs Logan Paul through the announce table, which was good. So I enjoyed that. It's fun. It still tells the story of Kevin Owens wanting gold, wanting to shut up Logan Paul. The two of them had a good match, though. They had a good match for sure. Logan slowed down Kevin Owens, and Logan picked the body part and worked on it. He worked on the hand of Kevin Owens all throughout the damn match, which was great. So really good shit there. I enjoyed it. The men's Royal Rumble, the main event, the order of entrance and eliminations. So Jimmy and Jay, they were number 1 and 2. Jay was number 1. He was eliminated by Gunther. Number 2 was Jey Uso. He was eliminated by Braun Breaker, who had a kick-ass showing. Number 3 was Grayson Waller. He was eliminated by Carmelo Hayes. Andrade made his return. He was eliminated by Bronson Reed at number 4. Carmelo was number 5. He was eliminated by Finn Balor. Shinsuke Nakamura was number 6. He was eliminated by Cody Rhodes. Santos Escobar was number 7. He was eliminated by Carlito, which makes perfect sense. Karen Cross was number 8. He was eliminated by Bobby Lashley. Number 9 was Dominic Mysterio. He was eliminated by CM Punk, which was also good. Carlito was number 10. He was eliminated by Bobby Lashley. Bobby Lashley was number 11. He was eliminated by Karrion Kross. And then there was a big brawl that took place between the Street Profits and the Final Testament. They brawled and stuff. Ludwig Kaiser was number 12. He was eliminated by Kofi Kingston. Number 13 was Austin Theory. He was eliminated by Cody Rhodes. Number 14 was Finn Balor. He was eliminated by Braun Breaker with a good showing. Cody Rhodes was number 15, which was great. Bronson Reed was eliminated by number 16, eliminated by Omos. Kofi Kingston was number 17. He got eliminated by Gunther. Gunther was number 18. He was eliminated by Cody Rhodes. He was in the final 4. Ivar was number 19. Eliminated by Braun Breaker. Braun Breaker was number 20. Eliminated by Dominic Mysterio. Omos was 21. He got eliminated by Braun Breaker, which was great. Pat McAfee was eliminated. He got himself eliminated. So he tried to get to the match, and it was Braun Breaker and Omos there, and he just dunked himself out. He was only in there for like 38 seconds or whatever. So that's fine there. I believe that was supposed to be Brock Lesnar's spot, but it didn't happen, with all the allegations and shit going on. So there's a reason for that. JD McDonough was number 23. He was eliminated by Jey Uso. R-Truth got into the match at number 24. He was eliminated by Damian Priest. Miz was number 25. He was eliminated by Gunther. Damian Priest was eliminated by Sami Zayn at number 26. CM Punk was eliminated by Cody Rhodes at number 27. Ricochet was eliminated by Drew McIntyre at number 28. Drew McIntyre was eliminated by CM Punk. And number 30 was Sami Zayn. He was eliminated by Drew McIntyre. So Cody Rhodes wins the Rumble. It comes down to Cody and CM Punk. Cody Rhodes wins. They both do the pedigree in the match, which was great. And then Punk came out saying that he's not going to lose to Dusty's kid. And then that's when Cody came back, threw Punk over the top rope. And Cody puts at the WrestleMania sign. He's going to WrestleMania 40, which is great. He gets to finish the story. This is perfect. CM Punk losing is fine. He more than likely, just like Becky Lynch, will win the Elimination Chamber in February. So he's going to win that, and that's how he'll challenge Seth Rollins. And he'll win the championship at WrestleMania 40. He'll get his WrestleMania Night 1 main event. Seth Rollins and CM Punk. Becky Lynch is going to win the Women's Elimination Chamber to take on Rhea Ripley at WrestleMania 40. So that does make sense. So Cody Rhodes and Bayley winning the Royal Rumble respectfully was a good move, good call. Bayley damn sure earned it and deserved it for sure. I know some people are saying that it was underwhelming, but your only two picks to win the Royal Rumble for the women should have been either Becky Lynch or Bayley. So either way, it makes the most sense. The women's Royal Rumble was a lot better than the men's. We didn't get any surprises except for Andrade. And Andrade wasn't really even a surprise. We all knew he was going to come back anyway. But CM Punk losing to Cody Rhodes is fine. CM Punk is a champ for putting over Cody Rhodes, which makes perfect sense. Seth Rollins and Roman Reigns, they were in the skybox at the top looking down at the Royal Rumble winners. So Cody and Roman, they stared each other down, and Cody pointed at Roman's championship. And so we're on the collision course. Cody versus Roman Reigns. WrestleMania 40, Night 2 main event. It's intact, which is great. So we are going to get Cody and Roman at WrestleMania 40, where Cody's going to inevitably go over. All you Cody haters can go fuck yourselves. I'm not trying to be mean, but it's the truth. Cody Rhodes is the face of WWE. Just deal with it. There's nothing that you can do about it. He's the face of WWE for sure. That's just who he is. Like, he's the new John Cena. He's the new Roman Reigns. That's just how Cody's going to be booked. So, there's that. So the Royal Rumble could have been a lot better. But it is what it is. But, the crowd really killed the show for me for the most part. What did you guys think? Like,